Hello. Today we are going to tackle situation number 2 or lesson number 2. It is called coping with emergencies. Okay, so first and foremost, we are going to go over the objectives quickly. We only have one objective today, and that is, let me take you to it, is to identify the steps to take in an emergency. Okay, so that is what we are going to focus on in today's lesson. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut my camera off so I don't distract you with my movements. I do move a lot. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you my screen, and then we will do lesson 2. Okay. Let's see. It would be this screen right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the instructions. It says practice these words. All right. The first cluster of words is crime.
Cut a line.
Cut a line.
Cut a line. Intruder.
Intruder.
Intruder. Lock the door.
Lock the door.
Lock the door.
Okay, our next cluster of words is police. Okay.
Local precinct. Local precinct.
No, it is because that's an approval for $1,000.
Officer.
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 Okay, now we have dealing with intruders.
Act quickly. Act quickly.
Act quickly.
Block.
Block.
Block. Deal with.
Deal with. Deal with.
Deal with. Don't panic.
Don't panic.
Don't panic. Jam.
Jam.
Jam. Remain calm.
Remain calm.
Remain calm.
Okay, now let's look at general. I don't think I gave you the translation for this one. Dealing with intruders.
You say that
Okay, so now we have the general words.
Arrive.
Arrive.
Arrive. Footsteps.
Footsteps.
Footsteps. Handle.
Handle.
Handle. Imagine.
Imagine.
Imagine. Immediately.
Immediately.
Immediately. Remain.
Remain.
Remain. Safe.
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 Okay, so now let's look at the practice.
Act quickly.
Act quickly. What is act quickly in Spanish? Actuar con rapidez.
Immediately.
Immediately. Inmediatamente.
Safe.
Safe. Seguro.
Local precinct.
Local precinct. Comisaria municipal.
Intruder.
Intruder. Intruso.
Officer.
Officer. Agente.
Don't panic.
Don't panic. Mantener la calma.
Arrive.
I'm sorry. That one era no dejarse llevar por el pánico. Sorry. This one is
Arrive.
arrive. O llegar.
Remain calm.
Remain calm. Mantener la calma.
Handle.
Handle. Manía. Okay, perfect. Next one, number 2. Immediately. What is immediately in Spanish? Inmediatamente. Remain. What is remain in Spanish? Remain. Mantener. Let's see. I wonder what they have it as. Actuar con rapidez, agente. Remain. Permanecer o quedarse. No lo encontraba. Jam. What is jam? Atascar. Remain calm. Mantener la calma. Imagine. Imagine. Imaginar. Arrive. Llegar. Act quickly. Act quickly. Actuar con rapidez. Next one is deal with. Deal with. Ocuparse de. Handle. Is manía. Okay. Officer. Okay, so I'm going to pause this because speaking of emergencies, it looks like our emergency system is coming off as well. So I'm actually going to go ahead and stop share, and then I'm going to pause the video. All right, we are back. So let's go ahead and share my screen. Well, first let me stop the video here and then get you to see my Burlington English screen. Okay, next word was officer. Officer, what is officer in Spanish? Agente. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's look at number 3. Cerrar la puerta con llave. In English. Cerrar la puerta con llave. Means to lock the door. Inmediatamente. Immediately. No dejarse llevar por el pánico. Don't panic. Pasos are footsteps. Then we have atender o ocuparse de. Deal with. Llegar means to arrive. Mantener la calma. Remain calm. Agente is officer. Atascarse is jam. And our last one is comisaria municipal. And we know that is local precinct. All right, let's look at lesson 1. Okay, listen to the presentation, then click true or false. Okay, here we go.
My name is John Black, and I'm a police officer at the local precinct. I'm going to talk about how to deal with a home intruder. Imagine you wake up to a loud noise in the middle of the night. You're not sure what it is, but then you hear the sound of footsteps. You live alone. What should you do? First of all, remain calm and don't panic. It's important to act quickly. Get out of bed immediately and close your bedroom door. Lock the door and then block it by jamming a chair under the handle so the intruder cannot get into the room. Next, call 911 from your cell phone. Don't call from your home phone, as the intruder may have cut the line, or he could listen to your call. Open your window so you can call to the police when they arrive. Remain in your room until the police have checked the house and tell you that it's safe to come out.
All right, So let's look at number 1. If there's an intruder in your house in the middle of the night, you should lock your bedroom door. True or false? That is true. Good job. Number 2, you should call 911 from your home phone. True or false? False. You should call from your cell phone. Number 3, you should open your window to call the police when they arrive. To call to the police when they arrive. True or false? That is true. You should leave your bedroom when the police arrive. True or false? False. You want to leave your bedroom after the police have checked the house and have told you it is safe to come out. Okay, now let's look at words 2. Okay, practice these words. Okay, our first cluster of words is car accident. Okay,
Automobile insurance card.
automobile insurance card. Don't forget to be repeating these.
Automobile insurance card. Block traffic.
Block traffic.
Block traffic. Cone.
Cone.
Cone. Driver's license.
Driver's license.
Driver's license. Exchange information.
Exchange information.
Exchange information. Hazard lights.
Hazard lights.
Hazard lights. Insurance policy.
Insurance policy.
Insurance policy. Medical attention.
Medical attention.
Medical attention. Pull over.
Pull over.
Pull over. Safely.
Safely.
Safely. Triangle.
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 Next one is flood area, or our flood section, right? Flood.
Evacuate.
Evacuate.
Evacuate. Evacuation order.
Evacuation order.
Evacuation order. Flood.
Flood.
Flood. Flooded.
Flooded.
Flooded. Higher ground.
Higher ground.
Higher ground. Power outage.
Power outage.
Power outage. Rescue squad.
Rescue squad.
So, we actually have
Rescue squad. Safety tip.
Safety tip.
Safety tip. Save your life.
Save your life.
Save your life. Storm.
Storm.
Storm. Trapped.
Trapped.
Trapped. Turn off the electricity.
Turn off the electricity.
Turn off the electricity. Weather update.
Weather update.
Weather update.
Okay, our next one is the general.
Alongside.
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 well, that's what you're I'm not gonna say.
Announce.
Announce.
Announce. At risk.
At risk.
But I want to look at
At risk. Battery.
Battery.
Battery. Common.
Common.
Common. Dispatcher.
Dispatcher.
Dispatcher. Injured.
Injured.
Injured. Radio broadcast.
Radio broadcast.
Radio broadcast. Report.
Report.
Report. Television broadcast.
Television broadcast.
Television broadcast.
Listen. Okay, listen to the recordings and click on the correct picture for each recording. Okay, number 1.
If you're driving and you have an accident with another car, first pull over safely to the side of the road if you can.
Okay, actually, let's go back to words too, because this is where I messed up. We skipped the practice. Can't skip the
Flooded.
practice. Okay, flooded. What is it, flooded? Inundado.
Rescue squad.
Rescue squad. Rescue squad.
Television broadcast.
Television broadcast. Transmisión de radio. Transmisión de
Report.
televisión. Sorry. Report. Report.
Report.
Report. Informar de o dar parte.
Driver's license.
Driver's license. Licencia o permiso de conducir.
Radio broadcast.
Radio broadcast. Transmisión de radio.
Exchange information.
Exchange information. Intercambiar datos.
Weather update.
Weather update. Actualización meteorológica.
Trapped.
Trapped. Trapped. Atrapado.
Alongside.
Alongside. Al lado de. Okay, number 2. Storm. What is storm in Spanish? Storm. Tormenta. Weather update. What is a weather update? Actualización meteorológica. Flooded. Inundado. Save your life. Salvarle la vida. Cone. Cone. Cono. Automobile insurance card. Tarjeta de seguro de automóvil. Trapped. Atrapado. Evacuate. Evacuar. Flood. Inundación. Inundación. And last one, dispatcher. Operador de la central. Okay. Next one is atención médica. Medical attention. Atrapado. Is trapped. Radiodifusión o transmisión de radio. Radio broadcast. Actualización meteorológica. Weather update. Anunciar. Announce. Licencia. Driver's license. Terreno más elevado. Higher ground. Operador. We know is dispatcher. Orden de evacuación. Evacuation order. Automobile insurance cards. Okay, so now we can look at listen to. Okay, listen to the recordings and click on the correct picture for each recording.
If you're driving and you have an accident with another car, first pull over safely to the side of the road if you can.
Okay, so which picture matches that? D is correct. They're pulled over on the side of the road safely. Number 2.
Next, check to see if anyone is injured. Call 911 to report the accident and tell the dispatcher if anyone needs medical attention.
Which one is number 2? That is C.
To warn other drivers, turn on your hazard lights and place cones or triangles alongside the road. This is especially important if you cannot move your car and the accident is blocking traffic.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is where I messed up. Okay, so let's start over again.
If
Number
you're
1.
driving and you have an accident with another car, first pull over safely to the side of the road if you can.
Okay, so originally I had gone with picture number D, or letter D, because they're pulled over to the side of the road. Okay, but in this case, it would be B. Okay, and then I'll tell you why when we get to our next one. Okay, 2 was C. I know we talked about
Next.
that.
Check to see if anyone is injured. Call 911 to report the accident and tell the dispatcher if anyone needs medical attention.
Okay, now this is why I left D open for number 3.
To warn other drivers, turn on your hazard lights and place cones or triangles alongside the road. This is especially important if you cannot move your car and the accident is blocking traffic.
Okay, the reason why we saved D for number 3 is because of the cone. It specifically talks about the triangle, excuse me, not cone, the triangle. Okay, so we'll go with D.
Write down the license plate number of the other car or take a picture of it with your cell phone camera.
Okay, which one shows us that? That is F.
Then, exchange information with the other driver. Ask to see a driver's license and automobile insurance card.
Okay, what picture is that? A is correct. Now let's look at number 6.
Write down the number of the license and the insurance policy. You will also need the driver's name, address, and phone number. Make sure that you know what to do if you are in a car accident. This will help you make good decisions even in bad situations.
Okay, so we know that is E. So let's go ahead and check. Okay, so I was right in switching the first 2 with switching D and B. Okay, let's look at the next one. Read. Read and listen to the text. Then click the exercise tab and choose the correct answers.
What to do if there's a flood in your area? If the weather is stormy and you think there's going to be a flood in your area, it's important to be prepared. Here are some safety tips that could save your life. Listen to local television and radio broadcasts to get regular weather updates. Power outages are common during storms, so make sure you have a radio with batteries in your house. If evacuation orders are announced for your area, remain calm, but evacuate your home immediately. By waiting, you could put your life at risk. Pack a bag with important items like clothes and medicine. If you do not evacuate and get trapped inside your home, call 911 immediately. If the flood reaches your area, but water has still not entered your home, turn off your electricity. Do not touch the electricity if your home is flooded. It could be dangerous. Go to higher ground until a rescue squad arrives.
Okay, so let's look at the exercise. Okay, if you think there's going to be a flood in your area, okay, what do? Turn off your electricity, get weather updates, or evacuate your home right away. Okay, you want to make sure to get weather updates. Number 2, there is no electricity. So you will need a radio with batteries. You should watch television broadcasts, or you should evacuate. You will need a radio with batteries. Okay, let's look at number 3. You should call 911 when you need a weather update, you can't evacuate, or when you evacuate. When you can't evacuate. Let's get number 4. Wait for help on higher ground, near the television, or at 911. On higher ground, correct. Okay, now let's look at the last one. It's present. Okay, so listen to the presentation. Click the exercise tab to do the activity. All right, so let's listen.
We have a lot of storms, and streets often flood in my city. Here's what you should do in case of a flood. First, turn on your radio or television. Listen for announcements of any weather updates. They will tell you if there's an evacuation order in your area. Evacuate if necessary. If you can't evacuate in time, call 911. They will probably tell you to move to an upper floor. They may then send a rescue squad for you in an emergency. Remember, it's important to listen for instructions.
Okay, so let's look at the exercise. If there's a flood in your neighborhood, what should you do? First one is first, listen for instructions. Then move to an upper floor. After that, evacuate. Next one is first, listen to the evacuation order. Then call 911. After that, get weather updates. Or the last option, last option is first, listen to the radio for updates, then evacuate if necessary. In an emergency, wait for the rescue squad. Okay, which one should you do? Okay, let's go with the last one. It says first, listen to the radio for updates, then evacuate if necessary. And then our last option is if an emergency, wait for the rescue squad. Okay, let's check these. Ding, 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 we are correct. All right, so now we are gonna do a quick review of our objectives. Okay, let's see. It might work, it might not. I'm trying to change the screen. This one. Okay, so as you can see, this is our objectives. Okay, our objective today was to identify steps to take in emergencies. For example, if there's a flood, today you learned about the steps to take. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you complete, okay, lesson 2 in your packet. Okay, it is 3 pages front and back. If you have any questions, just let me know. You can either call me or text me or email me. And then tomorrow I will send you guys lesson 3. Okay, thanks.